Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Daily Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork, and happy St. Patrick's Day. Today is Monday, the 17th of March. We got a couple important economic news releases today. We're going to start with the Empire State Index. This is the manufacturing out of the New York region for the month of March. Last reporting back in February, we had 4.5. Not great numbers, but it was at least in expansion mode. We had forecast of this month to be at 5.4. It came in at 5.6, so good numbers there. Not great, but I mean it came in better than forecast. We got industrial production for the month of February. We had a negative back in January, negative 0.2%, and we figured it was going to expand in the month of February. And it came up 0.6%. So good numbers right there as well. A lot of it has to do, of course, we were talking about the severe weather we're getting back in January, so that kind of held things behind. And then we got capacity utilization for the month of February. So we had a 78.5% capacity, and for the month of February, it upticked to 78.8%. So overall, good numbers so far this morning. And last but not least, we got the Home Builders Index. What this is, it's the confidence level for the home builders out there. The survey that's done between the home builders, and it kind of gives us an idea as to what their confidence level in the housing market. So they had a 46 back in February. The forecast was supposed to increase all the way up to 50, and it only went up to 47. So disappointing right there. Not a slight uptick, but not enough to meet the forecast. So that was probably the lone letdown for the day so far. So let's go ahead and jump over to the headline news. And right now the stock market's up. A lot of it with the data came in there, but even the home builders in there, it's not affecting the market. And another thing that's not affecting it is the West versus the Russia. The market's kind of taken its clue. Last week we had probably the largest loss on the stock market in 7 weeks. So a lot of it's just trying to capture profits right now. So I think that's really getting the clue. As you may or may not have heard, over the weekend, Crimea did their vote, did the referendum, and they elected to go back and become part of Russia. As a result, the Western powers are basically putting sanctions against Russia and saying this referendum was illegal. So this is kind of staging for a possible Cold War coming up here if this continues down this line. So we'll have to kind of wait and see where things play out with this. So as you know, we do have geopolitical does play a major role in what investors would do. This is important primarily because a lot of Europe gets a lot of their natural gas from that region. So it does play a big part in for Europe. Let's go ahead and take a look, see what the bond market is doing so far this morning. And right now we had kind of a big pull down, drop below the 10-day moving average Friday, and we continue that trend. As you can see, we had a wick, the wick, so we were actually even touching the lower bottom part of the trend, or this ceiling or floor, and then we bounced back a bit. So right now we're down about 7 basis points from where we left off on Friday. So we're at 104.31 versus 104.38. Not enough to really make a big difference in pricing so far, but expect some volatility today. It could go, with the profit taken, they could take in, and then maybe later kick in with the, geopolitical, maybe get some improvement based on that, or with the home builders index. Have to kind of wait and see. Or this could play out. Expect some volatility later in the week as well. As we mentioned last week, we do have the Fed FOMC meeting kicking off tomorrow, and then Janet Yellen this will be her first as the Fed head, giving her a press release on Wednesday. So all ears and eyes will be on her as she gives their statement on Wednesday. All right, folks, you guys have a wonderful day. I'll look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. And have a happy St. Patrick's Day. Be safe and have fun.